Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Dark. This is WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode 183, and we're kicking off with action on the NXT side of things here tonight from Lexington, Kentucky. And coming out first to kick us off, it is none other than Apollo Crews. Crews set for singles action here tonight to kick us off live on Dark.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Welcome to WWE Dark, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions, where we're kicking it off with action on the NXT brands here this evening. On WWE Dark, the last time we saw Apollo Crews was before SummerSlam, on the WWE Dark show before SummerSlam, and a losing effort against Karrion Kross. Looking to try and get a big win here and climb back up the power rankings, picking up his first victory on this Universe Mode series. Crews not yet picked up a win. Let's see if he can pick up his first one here tonight, live on WWE Dark from the NXT side of things. Here tonight in Lexington, Kentucky. But let's see who he's facing here in the opening contest. Live at WWE Dark, and it's the man who enters his house. That's right, whose house? Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland has returned to action right here live on the NXT side of things here on Dark.
From Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 202 pounds, Shirley Stewart.
Swerve Strickland then is here, ladies and gentlemen. We last saw him, I believe, on an episode of NXT before SummerSlam and Great American Bash time, losing out to then Cruiserweight Champion JD McDonough. That's how long it's been since we've seen Swerve and Apollo as well. They do battle one-on-one tonight in WWE Dark to try and climb back up the power rankings. Both of these men are quite low down in the pecking order on the NXT side of things. They are lower card acts. But both men trying to get a big win here tonight. Swerve has picked up 2 wins, I believe, in this series thus far. Crews picked up 0. Let's see if he can pick up his first tonight at the expense of Swerve Strickland. As his opening matchup gonna commence here, Apollo Crews and Swerve gonna go at it 1-on-1 right here, right now. Well, it's been a wrong matchup underway. Apollo Crews and Swerve Strickland going at it as Rod's a part of your NXT official ringing a bell. Here we go, Swerve Strickland right off the bat. Doing well here against Apollo Crews. Oh, nice. Nice clothesline sends him to the floor there by Apollo. And now Apollo Crews out of the way, the double foot stomp. And now there's a tope con hilo by Apollo. Getting the upper hand right off the bat. But now missing that clothesline. Swerve Strickland connects with a big shot now. Now Swerve going to send Apollo Crews back to the inside of the ring now. And here comes Swerve Strickland. Beautiful kick. Connecting springboards and moonsault and over the inverted DDT. Beautifully done by Swerve. After the cover will be enough to pick up the victory here on Dark, and a kick at 1 by Apollo Crews. Apollo able to stay alive here in this one. And now Saito suplex connecting. And now look at this from Swerve, missing that moonsault though. Out of the way, big kick there. Big shots by Apollo. Overhead bell to belly now by Crews connecting. Finds its mark, and now Apollo Crews connects again. This time with a gut wrench. And he is using his power and speed to his advantage. Big beautiful shooting star press there. Standing still and a kick out by Swerve. Yeah, Crews, he has got great power. He's also got incredible speed. He has got all the tools to be a big time player here in NXT. But unfortunately for him, there's just so much competition that he can't even get the chance to break through the glass ceiling, can Apollo. Looking for a powerbomb here is Crews. Out the back door though is Swerve on the sunset. Flip shoulder down here on Apollo. Able to turn it around. Apollo now got Swerve down the count of 1. Swerve though turns it around. Back to a count of 1 on Apollo. Apollo now got Swerve down on a kick out. And look at that. We're back at a stalemate between these two. Swerve looking to show off for the moonsault. Apollo catching him with a beautiful bicycle kick, and there's a big knee right in the tempo for a good measure by Apollo Crews. Now out of the corner this time, flying in with more showcases of that incredible speed. Apollo went for the cover, leg hook, shoulder down, heel on Swerve. Oh, let's do it. Scoring 2 and a kick out by Strickland. Swerve able to stay alive. And look at Apollo Crews showing off here, but that's not going to get you victories, Apollo. You've not won a single match this series and you're taunting, showboating. That may cost you. There's the house call by Swerve. In for the cover. Strickland for the win here on Dark. A kick out immediately though by Apollo Crews. He ain't having none of it. But there's a clothesline to the floor by Swerve. And he's in whose ring? His ring. Swerve Strickland has the ring to himself. Apollo tumbles to the floor. Now Swerve with a rope assisted tope on Halo. Taking out Crews on the outside. Great action thus far on NXT. Swerve Strickland in control, at least for the time being. Apollo on the outside, Swerve on the apron. And look at Swerve with the Arabian Press moonsault off the apron to the floor. Taking out Apollo Crews, who is lying in wait. And now it's Swerve Strickland. Gonna send Apollo back into the ring now. Let's go do it. Springboards and frog splash to pick up a big one here to climb up the pecking order. Climb up the ranks here on the NXT side of things. Scoring 2. Kick out by Apollo though. Apollo again stays alive, and now it's Swerve again. That double foot stomp rolls through Apollo. Nice counter into the neck breaker now by Apollo Crews. And another standing shooting star press. And that's what I'm talking about with the agility, the speed, and the strength. And look at Apollo now showing that strength off of the German suplex, hanging on to him. And a second one hanging on again, and a third German suplex. This time releasing him. Up to the top rope, now goes Crews to get a big vital win here. All important victory live in Lexington, Kentucky. Elbow drop off the top, right to the heart of Swerve. Here's the cover, scoring 2. Strickland stays in it. Back and forth matchup. These two men, both very resilient athletes. And now Swerve got him in the victory roll. Shoulders down on Crews, scoring 2. Crews again kicking out. That's what I'm talking about with Apollo. He is incredibly resilient. But so is everybody here in this Universe Mode series. Beautiful Meteora by Swerve. Heads to the top rope. Now and there's the Swerve stop. That could do it. Crews could be done. Swerve to pick up a big one here on Dark. Swerve into it. Apollo kicks out. And that's what I'm talking about with the resiliency of Apollo Crews. Very resilient opponent for anyone in there. But still has not picked up a victory here in this series. And Swerve Strickland wants to make sure that remains the same tonight. Swerve in the corner, knife edge chop, and Apollo Crews still in control, at least for now, but Crews kicks him off. Big right hand from Apollo. There's a second right hand, picks him up. Apollo's got him where he wants him. The spinning set out powerbomb. Beautiful penny breaker on Swerve, scoring 2. Will it be enough? And a kick out by Strickland. Another shooting star press, though standing style by Apollo Crews. And this crowd live in Lexington, Kentucky, loving every second of this big matchup here tonight on Dark. Running power slam now by Apollo Crews, trying to stay on him. Picking Swerve up to his feet, but Swerve able to drop him down off the legs now. And look at Swerve. And after the eyes of Apollo Crews, referee wants a pad. I gotta step in here. Pretty sure that's illegal, but he ain't doing nothing about it. He's just watching. Just watching everything here. And look at this clothesline from Swerve. Second one finds it. Smart. Picking him up and catching that leg and sweeping the other. Swerve Strickland in control here. Picks up Apollo once again. And looking for the second time of the matchup. House corner Crews again. Swerve in for the cover. Look at that was smart. Away from the rope so Apollo doesn't touch them. Oh, but a kick out regardless. But that was very smart. The veteran instinct from Swerve going towards the ropes to make the cover. So Apollo Crews wouldn't be able to grab the bottom rope. Very smart from Swerve. Love the strategy there, but Apollo Crews getting back to his feet now after receiving a moonsault from the top by Swerve. 2 big clotheslines from Apollo, who might get a second one now. Big splash in the corner. Ducks a line from Swerve and a big flying one of his own. Kept up now from Apollo Crews, who's feeling it here. Live on Dark. Top rope. Goes Apollo Crews to get the win here on NXT side of things on Dark. Beautiful frog splash to pick up his first one of the series. This could be it. Scores 2 on Swerve, who's able to kick out again. Very competitive contest tonight. Swerve rolls to the outside. Apollo Crews takes the ring to himself for the time being. Could he potentially get the win by count out? Is that what he's maybe looking for? I mean, a win's a win. But Apollo surely wants to win it fair and square for his first one of the series. Beautiful slingshot crossbody to the floor by Crews. Swerve though battles back on the outside, and now Swerve going to send him right into the barricade now. As he takes control once again on the outside of the ring. And look at once again, Swerve going right after the eyes. What's Apollo going to do something about it? From the outside of the ring as well. Referee at a count of 4 here. And Swerve Strickland going to send Apollo Crews back into the ring. Going to come back in himself now as well. On the apron though, Swerve Strickland making a dive, and beautiful springboard Hurricane Rana on Apollo Crews. And Swerve's in control. Swerve's on fire here in this one. What's he got in mind here? Big kick, ducking it as Apollo. Right hand by Crews. Crews picks him up, slam dunk, that could do it. Beautiful display of strength by Apollo. The cover, the 2 count, kick out there. Unreal, man. A kick out by Swerve. And Apollo out in the corner again, but this time moving out the way. And it's Swerve Strickland looking to take advantage. Swerve now, picking Apollo up. Big kick again. This time Apollo drops him face first to the mat. Going for the crucifix pin. Shoulders down on Swerve. This could do it. Apollo for his first one of the series. Scoring 2, and Swerve again able to get that shoulder off. My days. And now Apollo picks him up. Swerve though sucking him in. Big elbow there. Right in the midsection, and now it's Swerve for the second time of the match. We saw it earlier, we'll see it again. Big moonsault out of the DDT. It's Swerve Strickland able to connect on Apollo Crews. Now waiting for Crews to get to his feet. This could be Swerve Strickland's moment here, ladies and gentlemen. Calling Apollo Crews up to his feet, looking for something huge, and I caught a beautiful tornado DDT. And that was absolutely huge to say the least. Swerve Strickland on fire here in this one. Showing everybody whose house this truly is. Big shots out of the corner by Strickland. Crews is dazed. Crews is rocked. Doesn't know where he is. Swerve looking to take advantage now. Telling everybody whose house this truly is. Rolls through with a flatliner by Swerve. Will this be enough for Strickland? Can he capitalise? Does he have enough left in the tank? Does he have enough stamina left? Here's the cover Apollo. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Storing 2, kick out by Crews, and perhaps the momentary hesitation, which is what Apollo Crews needed to stay alive here in this matchup. But I don't think he's got much left. He is a very resilient superstar, but he's not yet won a match this series, and it might not change. But he's getting right back on the offensive, right back on the attack. Clothesline on Strickland, and looking for the German suplexes again. The display of power on display here from Apollo Crews. 3 incredible Germans to Swerve Strickland as these two going at it. Now rolls him over, hooks the legs, shoulders down. Will this be enough? Crews to pick up his first one of the series, but the ropes are there. Swerve Strickland with a veteran instincts, putting his arm on the bottom rope. Perhaps it was just instinct because he was next to the rope. But Swerve could be out. Apollo Crews setting up for one last ditch effort to pick up the first one of the series. But Swerve though, able to see him coming. Swerve with a big right hand, picks him up now, got him in an electric chair. And now Swerve connects with big pressure. Apollo down and out. Swerve though not covering. He's not done just yet. Back to the tippy top rope. Swerve Strickland now connects with a Swerve stomp. And now Apollo could be down and out. Swerve looking for one last ditch effort. Apollo could lose another one. Here live on NXT set of things here in dark. From Lexington, Kentucky. Swerve got him again. There's another big pressure. Beautiful penny predicament. That'll do it. Scoring 2 and Swerve Strickland victorious. Here live to kick us off on WWE Dark. Congratulations going out to Swerve. Big win here tonight. Commiserations to Apollo Crews, who once again loses out on a big time matchup. And maybe this is what Swerve needs to break out as a more prominent star on the NXT brand. Swerve Strickland victorious tonight. Let the celebration begin for the man who owns this house. That's right, folks. Whose house? Swerve's house. Congratulations to Swerve. Great win here tonight for Swerve Strickland. Commiserations to Crews with a great effort and a great matchup nonetheless to kick us off live on Dark from the NXT side of things in Lexington, Kentucky. But still to come tonight in your main event of the evening. Live from the SmackDown side of things in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. The old show Chris Jericho takes on the big strong boy Tyler Bate. It's still to come later on tonight. But coming up next here live from the Monday Night Raw side of things, it is Women's Division action. From the Monday Night Raw side of things in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It pits Meechin one-on-one with Trish Stratus. It comes your way next, here live from the Raw side of things on Dark. We're back live on WWE Dark, ladies and gentlemen, and here comes Meechin. Ready for action here on the Raw side of things. Meechin not yet picked up a win of her own right. here in this series. She was originally on the NXT brand, then getting drafted over a Raw following the Superstar Shakeup, and has only competed in 2 matches. A part of the Red brand, this will be her 3rd here tonight, her first on WWE Dark, a part of Raw. And she goes one-on-one with a legendary superstar in the form of Trish Stratus. Let's see how she fares here in this one. Michin and Stratus going down and coming away. Right here, right now on Dark. Here comes the living legend. One of the greatest women's performers to ever step into the ring. Here comes Trish Stratus. Thank you, Trish. As we're getting Trish and Michin next. We last saw Trish Stratus in a losing effort against Naomi. Before Armageddon Premium Live event, Naomi beating Trish to earn herself the opportunity to challenge Becky Lynch for the Women's World title at Armageddon. And we last saw Michin losing out to the Women's World Champion herself, Becky Lynch. So both of these women lost to champion and challenger going into Armageddon. Let's see who can get the victory here in this one. Will it be a young upstart performance for Michin? Will it be a big upset for the young upstart? Or will it be a legendary win for Trish Stratus? Let's find out, man. Action on the Raw side of things from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Referee of Raw, Chad Patton, rings the bell. Here we go, Michin and Stratus. One-on-one officially underway. Going to go tie up Michin. Gets caught there by Trish. Trish, though, missing that kick. And look at Michin. Look at these strikes from Michin here. Beautiful Pele. Down goes Stratus. Great combination offense. Into the corner now is Michin. Tornado DDT. Incredible scenes. And Michin's on fire here. Now picking up Trish Stratus. Saito suplex finds its mark. And for the cover leg, it's hook shoulders down. Michin for the win here on Stratus. Scoring 1. Kick out by Trish though. And Michin though in control of the ropes. Missing a moonsault. Trish able to get to her feet. And now Trish going to take advantage and sends her down with a brutal DDT. It was beautiful as well. Not beautiful if your name is Michin, however. And now Trish Stratus picks her up here in your penultimate match of the evening here live on WWE Dark from the Raw side of things in Hershey, Pennsylvania. SmackDown side of things will main event it tonight in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Chris Jericho and Tyler Bate still to come a little later on tonight. But right now it's Trish Stratus taking the fight to Michin. Out of the corner. Big kick upside the top of the head. And now Trish Stratus with a knife edge chop. Another one connects. Finds it smart. Nice shot from Michin, however. And now Michin. Beautifully done. Oh yeah, nice DDT. Satellite DDT by Michin. Here's the cover and a kick out immediately by Trish Stratus. All that for that. Are you kidding me? And a big kick now from Trish sends Michin out to the floor. Going to catch a breather now is the young upstart Michin. But Trish Stratus wants to perhaps go out after her. Heading up to the top rope. Michin getting to her feet on the floor. Trish Stratus looking to fly. Michin moved out the way. Able to swat out of midair. And then Michin face first goes Trish on the floor. And it looks like Michin may be able to fly here. Hearing this one live on Dark from the Raw side of things. In Hershey, Pennsylvania. Michin now flying out of the ring with a toe base. Suicida taking out Stratus. Beautifully done. And then Michin going to send Trish back into the ring now. Michin on fire. Back in. But Trish right there. Oh, I can run on Trish. By Michin. To her feet now. Went for something. Big kick. Caught. Got her right in the calf now. There's Trish Stratus. Look at these kicks by Trish. Big shots. Grabs her by the head. Runs in. Bulldog by Trish Stratus. Here's the cover of Michin. Well, let's do it. Stratus for the win. Here live on Dark, scoring 2. And Michin able to stay alive. Trish can't believe it. Michin still in this one. Arm slam down to the mat with authority now. Elbow drop connecting right to the chest by Trish Stratus. Here in this one live on WWE Dark. It's been a great week of action here this week on KO Productions. We finally reached the goal of hitting 300 subscribers. I thank you all very much for that one. That's greatly appreciated. But right now, Michin looking to get a big win of her own right and achieve a main goal and picking up her first win of the series. Protect your neck to Trish, scoring only a 1 count and a kick out by Stratus. Big kick. Now stomping away on the ankle of Stratus. Trying to injure the leg, but Trish kicks her away. Beautifully done by Trish Stratus. Went for the check kick, it looked like. Michin catching her in the leg. And then Michin kick to the knee again. And now second time. Protection connecting again. Michin covers once more. Well, let's do it. To push Stratus away. Scoring 2 and a kick out. She got 2 this time at least. And out to the outside of the ring goes Trish Stratus. Michin gonna fly. And meet her on the floor. Michin. Hurricane Rana to the outside. Off the top rope. And then Michin sends her back in. She's doing very well here in this contest. Top rope. Goes the HBS Cena. Here she goes. Elbow drop. No water in the pool. Stratus moves out the way. And there's that shit kick by Trish. That'll do it. Here's the cover by Stratus. Legas hook shoulders down on Michin. Scoring 2. Kick out by Michin. Unbelievable. Oh, she is determined to win it all here, man. She just kicked out of the check kick. That is unbelievable. Big kick there by Trish Stratus, who's fighting back. Michin over the shot of her own. And now Michin grabs her. Oh, yeah. Eat the feet. Eat the feet by Michin. Scrambles on the cover. Wow, that's doing it. Scores 2 on Trish Stratus, who's able to kick out. Great matchup between these two incredible women. Michin trying to get her first victory here in this Universe Mode Series. Top rope now. 450 splash. This could do it. Cover by Michin. Leg hook, shoulders down once again. Trish Stratus again. Able to power out and kick out. My days. That's the best Michin has looked though in this entire series. She was getting jobbed out over in NXT. Now she's putting on very competitive matches here on Monday Night Raw. Look at Trish Stratus, wheelbarrow, bulldog to Michin. And picks up Michin now to her feet. Trish Stratus, second time in the match, bulldog! Got her, this is it, Michin is down and out. Trish covers 2 count, kick out by Michin again, however. How the hell is she able to do this? Trish must not be happy in the corner when splashes in. Taking down Michin. Stop moving out the way. Michin now running in with a Hurricane Rana. And Michin going to fight back with all she can. Forearm. Here she goes. Second forearm connecting on Stratus. Ducks a clothesline as a Pele kick by Michin. And then Michin on fire. Picking Trish Stratus up to her feet. This could do it. Kick to the knee. Once again. Protection by Michin. Here's the cover, away from the ropes as well. Smart strategy. There's 2. Stratus is still in it again. My God. How the hell is that possible? And look at Michin out of the corner again. Big flying splash. And a moonsault from the middle rope. Springboard style by Michin. Trish Stratus on the outside of the ring now. Trying to catch a breather, but Michin back in the ring, telling her to get her ass back in the ring. Michin could get her first win by counter, but I think she wants to do it the more honourable way here. And now Michin. We're going to maybe fly. Take out Trish Stratus here on the floor, going out to the apron. Michin, double axe handle. Taking out Trish Stratus now. Big kick caught by Trish. Got her right in the calf. Oh, there's the chick kick again by Stratus. The chick kick connects. And now Trish, face first off the ring post goes Michin. Doing it by count out now. Will this be Michin's moment? Or will this be Trish's moment rather? Because Michin looks to be down and out on the outside. She's barely moving. Trish Stratus to win it all. Right here on Dark, officials on a count of 5. Now a count of 6 from Chad Patton as Michin against the Star. Getting to her feet. Count of 7 back in the ring. Michin, shoulders down on Trish to steal 1. Oh man, I like this. There's 2. Michin again. A kick out by Stratus. My days, I'm looking at Michin. Oh, eat the feet. Eat the feet of Trish. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. There's 2. Arm on the rope. She's got the rope. The arm on the rope. The official spots it, as does Michin. Trish Stratus stays alive. Off feet to feet, wily instincts, veteran instincts from Michin as she looks for a submission now. She looks for a submission here. On to Trish Stratus, got her locked in. Guillotine choke here on Trish. Trish is in trouble. What's Trish going to do here? Will Michin get the victory? Will Michin get the biggest win of her career thus far? Against a legend in Stratus, but Stratus able to fight out the guillotine. And Trish looking to steal one of her own right. Trish Stratus rolls through, and a pinning attempt. Shoulders down on Michin, scoring 2. Kick out by Michin. Uh-oh, but runs in. Running Bulldog by Stratus, and that'll do it. Picks her up to her feet. This could be the beginning of the end here for Michin. Trish Stratus grabs her. Got her against the ropes. Good night, Michin. It's been a great performance for you here tonight. But look at this. Gonna connect with the Stratus faction. Here's the cover now. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Stratus for the win. There's 2. She got her. Trish Stratus victorious. Here tonight live in your main, or your penultimate match, not your main event. The main event will be after this one, but Trish Stratus victorious in your penultimate match of the evening. Here live on the Raw side of things of WWE Dark, live from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Great effort from Michin, but she loses once again here tonight live on Dark. And Michin came very close several occasions. That protection neck especially, I thought would have been over, but Trish Stratus overcomes it and puts away Michin here tonight live on Dark, ladies and gentlemen. But that is all the action that we're going to get before our main events. Let's waste no further time and get right into it, folks. Here we go. It's now time for your main event of the evening. It's action from the SmackDown brand. Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the Old Show Chris Jericho takes on the big strong boy Tyler Bate. It's coming your way next live on WWE Dark. Here we go, main event time from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. As here comes the Old Show Chris Jericho. Recently challenged Pete Dunne for the Intercontinental Championship over a month ago now at Night of Champions.
Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Jericho looking to take out his frustration on Pete Dunne's good friend, Intercontinental Champion's good buddy Tyler Bate. It's going down your main event next live on Dark. We're back live on Dark, folks. Here comes Mr. Big Strong Boy himself, Mr. Bate. Tyler Bate is here. Notice I said Mr. Bate, not Master Bate. Mr. Bate. Tyler Bate is here live on Dark. Him and Jericho about to throw down here in the main event here this evening. Now it's Pete Dunne, of course, your Intercontinental Champion. He defends next week on SmackDown against Andrade, but in his first defense, he put it on the line against his good buddy Tyler Bate. He was able to get the win in that one. Then he defended it against Chris Jericho at Night of Champions. I've not saw Jericho ever since, and he was not happy that Bate got the first shot before Jericho earned the opportunity. Bate has done nothing to earn it, Jericho said. He's won one match, and that was a tag team match involving Pete Dunne, which I believe Dunne was victorious and got the pinfall in. So now Jericho looking to take it out on Tyler Bate here in your main event of Dark. Jericho and Bate going to throw it down right here, right now. Going to be a good one, folks. Let's get into it for your main event here tonight on Dark from the SmackDown side of things in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Charles Robinson rings the bell. This match officially underway. Jericho and Bate here tonight on SmackDown. SmackDown side of things are Dark and least. And look at Tyler Bate, beautifully done with the overhead throw. Exploder and a kick up by Bate. Jericho though runs in with a drop kick. On after the arm now. Look at that, wrenching away here is Chris Jericho. Look at this. Right after the arm here. On Tyler Bate. Beautiful knee right on the back. Perfectly placed there. And now it's Chris Jericho. Right after the arm again. Gonna soften up Tyler Bate here in this main event. Jericho, look at these big shots here. The King of the Ring tournament is heating up on both brands. Both these men not going to be a part of it. So both men trying to get a big win here on Dark to climb up the power rankings on the SmackDown brand. Tyler Bate would usually be a part of the tag team division with tag partner Pete Dunne, but Dunne, of course, the Intercontinental Champion now. He defends in this coming week on SmackDown against Andrade. Tyler Bate went to dive for the headbutt. Moving out the way is Jericho. Looks to take advantage now. Jericho after the arm of Tyler Bate. Sets it out now. And look at this. Oh, big arm wringer now. Fujiwara style armbar. There by Chris Jericho. And now Jericho looking to fly. Look at that all over the place. Goes the Old Show Chris Jericho to the corner now. Messing them up with whatever he was going for there. And Bate catching him with a drop kick to the back. And now Tyler Bate in control here in this one on WWE Dark. Tyler Bate, big right hand. Jericho catching him with a forearm though. Jericho up to the top rope. Can he quickly capitalise here? Jericho crossbody on Bate. Here's the cover. Leg hook, shoulders down for the one here in your main event of dark, and a kick out by Bate. Tyler Bate stays alive. It'll be a very big upset if Bate's able to defeat Chris Jericho. He's only picked up one victory this series, and it was a tag team win with Pete Dunne defeating Anderson and Gallows in the SmackDown Tag Team Showdown well back at the beginning of the series. This is episode 183 now, and Tyler Bate's yet to pick up another victory besides that. Another tag win or a singles win. Let's see if we can do it against Jericho tonight. In the main event, it's Jericho too busy taunting Tyler Bate from behind. Able to take him out there with a zigzag type maneuver. And now Tyler missing the springboard. Jericho there missing a forearm. Missing it again. Tyler Bate says no, and Tyler connects. Big perfectly placed kick on the top of the head. And now Tyler Bate out of the corner with a crossbody. And now heads up to the top rope. Chris Jericho now on spaghetti legs, on one knee, doesn't know where he is. Bate waiting in the wings now. Tyler Bate flies, went for a crossbody, but Jericho able to catch him. And a Y2G body slam connects on Tyler Bate, and there's a big knee drop right beside the top of the head for good measure by Chris Jericho. Jericho picks up Bate, there's the chorus effect. There it is. Code breaker rather. I said code effect. The code breaker may do it. And a kick out by Tyler Bate. That was a close call off the code breaker there. Chris Jericho. Oh, went for the cannibal sent off the bottom rope. But Bate's able to move out the way. Tyler Bate able to fight back. Big knee. Connecting by the big strong boy. Onto Chris Jericho. Tyler Bate off the ropes now. Bouncing off them and connects with an incredible clothesline. Covered by Tyler for the win on Jericho, who kicks out immediately. But maybe try kick out of this one immediately, Chris. There's the Tyler driver, 97. Here's the cover. Shoulders down on Y2J. Great pinning predicament and a kick out by Jericho. My days. Great matchup here on Dark. Beautiful knee there by Tyler Bate. Out of the corner now and flies out of the corner with a big splash. Covered by Bate. Scoring 2 on Chris Jericho, who again. No choice but to kick out, stay alive here in this one. We want WWE Dark, and now Tyler Bate looking for a submission hold on Chris Jericho. Got one arm trapped and got the other arm torquing it back. Look at Bate here. Will Jericho submit? Tyler Bate to get the victory. Right here in the main event of Dark, but Jericho will roll out of it. And now Jericho got Tyler Bate down where he wants him. And now into the walls. Submission hold by Jericho. The walls of Jericho on Bate. Will Tyler Bate submit? If he does, Jericho will get the win. Here in this main event matchup. Live on WWE Dark and the SmackDown side of things. From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Jericho's got that locked in tight. Incredible. Charles Robinson there to see if Bate will submit. Oh, but Bate able to stay in it. Big shot right upside the top of the head. Spins him round. And a pinning predicament. Tyler Bate to steal one. Tyler Bate for a huge upset here and a kick out by Jericho. One of the greatest to ever do it was about to lose there to Tyler Bate, and watch Bate. Nice enziguri there by the big strong boy. It's back to the top rope goes Tyler Bate. Head, but this time caught him right in the ass. Right in the ass of Chris Jericho. If I was Chris, I would have farted right there. Tyler Bate would have been knocked out. Big kick upside the top of the head by Chris Jericho. And now Jericho, small package to steal one on Tyler Bate. Scoring 2. No, and a kick out of the inside cradle by Bate. And Jericho head back to the top rope. Tyler Bate down and out. Jericho moonsault. No. Bate moves out the way. Bate is back to fading. There's the drop kick, and now he's hitting a second one. He's hitting second gear here. 2 big drop kicks. Ducks a clothesline and a crossbody by Bate. And now Tyler Bate on fire now. Back in this one. Picking up Chris Jericho. Look at the strength here of Tyler Bate. The aeroplane spin. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Saying Chris Jericho, but he's probably not saying that. Tyler Bate, though, certainly delivering with that. Here in the SmackDown side of things on Dark. From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Beautiful airplane spin. Tyler Bate trying to find himself back in the cover. Scoring 2 for the win here and a kick out by Jericho. Tyler Bate now. Standing shooting star press. And another one by Bate. Bate is doing his thing. Jericho though, oh, big knee. Able to fight out the shenanigans there from Jericho. Right hand now from Chris Jericho. And connected with a skull-crushing finale. Shades of the Miz. And it turns him round. Trying to make Tyler Bate submit. Got him in the Lion Tamer. Lion Tamer on Tyler Bate. This could do it. Jericho for the win here in the main event. Will Bate submit? Charles Robinson there to see if he does. This could be the beginning of the end here for Tyler Bate. Right here on Dark, folks. Bate's in trouble. Jericho's got that locked in for quite some time now. Tyler Bate not one to give up, however. He's not one to back down, not one to quit. Chris Jericho going to stay in this submission hold for quite a while here. Charles Robinson there and saying that that's it. No, Tyler Bate able to fight out. And the beautiful leg strength from Tyler as well. Able to kick him away. Got him against the ropes now. And then Tyler Bate, oh man, we've seen him do this before. Jericho sent to the outside of the ring. It looks like the big strong boy here is about to fly. Tyler Bate now. Off the ropes to the outside with a toe-base suicida. There's the crowd loving every second of this. Chanting, this is awesome. Here in your main event live on Dark. Here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Tyler Bate now sends Jericho back into the ring now. Top rope goes Bate. One more big shot and that might be Oshi rope. Bate missing the spiral tap. Jericho to his feet. Off the ropes after moving at the wind. There's the Judas effect. That'll do it. Here's the cover from the Osho. Leg is hook, shoulders down. Scoring two and gets the win. Chris Jericho victorious. Chris Jericho victorious, rather. Here in your main event live on WWE Dark from the SmackDown side of things, live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Congratulations to Jericho. Great fight for Tyler Bate tonight, but once again it was another great fight hindered by its result as Tyler Bate still unable to pick up his first singles victory here in this Universe Mode series. But what a match it is, folks, and what a show it has been. Thank you very much for tuning in. That's all we have time for here tonight, live from WWE Dark. Make sure you subscribe, folks, and tune in for next week's action starting next Monday with Monday Night Raw. You don't want to miss that, folks, and we'll see you then. Until then, take care, and we'll see you soon. Peace!